Hello listeners, this is H.G. Tudor. My work is informative, interesting, insightful, accurate and thought-provoking. This, of course, leads to people having many questions about it and their own situations as they seek to gain further understanding in order to make progress. You, of course, are always welcome to ask those questions in my blog, which can be found at narcsite.com, or for detailed situations requiring a bespoke treatment, you can organise a consultation with me, details of which can be found in the menu bar, also at narcsite.com. I recognise from the many comments that I receive there are a wide variety of questions, and, much as I would like to answer each and every one, the impositions on my time, and only having one pair of hands, prevents that. However, I invite you to send an email to me at askhgtudor@gmail.com. So that's askhgtudor@gmail.com, and pose a question to me. I'd be obliged if you would leave a name, it does not have to be your real name, and a location. I'm not looking for your actual address, of course, merely the county, state, country where you are from. I always like to know the areas from which my listeners and readers come from. And then pose your question for me, and I will review all that are submitted and select a significant number, which I will then address through a further broadcast. In terms of your questions, please don't send detailed expositions about your own situation that runs to several paragraphs, because that will be too long for me to address, and is also of less interest to readers generally. Questions which are one or two sentences long, even if they are applicable, of course, to your own situation, are welcome. So, for instance, if you explain, why did he disengage from me without explaining anything to me, that's an excellent question to ask. However, if you give me lots of detail about what has happened with a question at the end, much as I am able to answer that, it will take up too much time, and therefore I'm looking for the short questions that will be of greater interest to listeners, as they may well, of course, learn something from your own situation and question that way. So, please do submit your questions, and you may submit more than one if you wish. And the address, once again, to send them to is askhgtudor@gmail.com. I will be allowing questions to be submitted until Friday, the 20th of April, midday UK time, and the answers and video to those questions will follow in a day or two thereafter. Thank you for participating.